Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know, my name is Lance and I'm the owner of Epics'N'Stuffs. I'm a new hobby store that's just opened up in Warrington on Hatter's Row. And basically these videos are an aim to kind of share my experiences of starting a new hobby business. What it's like from my point of view, maybe a little bit of a look behind the scenes when it comes to, ordering, fulfilling orders, dealing with customers, all the stuff that would entail and encompass. I will try my best to cascade it to you all. So you join me, I think it will be a day after my last video, but by the time this airs, I would have done the Warboot over the weekend, and it'll probably be the start of a new week. But yeah, it's Friday, and I wake up today to a couple of online orders. I might as well answer these questions now because I've had it a couple of times. We do 1 to 2 day dispatch, and we use Royal Mail to ship our stuff, and we use Tracked 48. So the hope is if you place an order, the next day it should go out, and then 2 days from that, if the Royal Mail does their job, again, weekends are not included in that, but if the Royal Mail does their job, you should get it within 2 days. But we don't have access to the unit on a Sunday, so we try to ship our orders on Monday, so on and so forth. This is stuff Suzanne usually sorts out. If we get an order late at night and we want to try and get it out the very next day, I'll sometimes, if I'm still here, I will take the order with me home. She will box it up and send it out. She's visiting her mother's right now, so it falls on me to do all the delivery stuff. So yeah, I've already packed one order, and I'm going to pick this other one now whilst we talk. So let's get to it. This person has purchased a brush holder. So we sell these individually. So you can open up, put your brushes in, and a synthetic brush set. So we sell these separately, but you get an offer price when you buy them together. They look like that. But there's that. So we'll put that over here. There's going to be a lot of movement in this, so I apologise in advance. So we have the cool Redgrass Games wet palette. The which one is it? The light one. So this is the one that comes like this. So that's awesome. Also the paint handle. Okay, well, that's my last one of those. So paint handle as well. Brilliant. And then a chunk of our speed paint 1.0s. So let's get these out and have a mooch through these. Blood red. So we've got blood red. Crusader skin. All these old speed paints. These we do some clearance stock. So these are old speed paints that I've had for a couple of years now that I've never used. Same as I've got some P3s and Vallejo stuff that I've not used and I never will use because I'll never get around to using them. Gravelord Grey. Hive Dweller Purple, that's a cool one. Orc Skin. Pallid Bone. What are you? There we go. And Hardened Leather. So that is most of my clearance speed paints. So I won't read their name out. If you place an order and you leave a note saying you don't mind if I do one of these in future, then fair enough, I can read your name out. But thanks for that order. You also get a free miniature. I'm going to go and pick that one now. Just so people know, basically, when you come into the store, let's shift these out of the way, you get to, if you make a purchase, you get to roll a dice. So I've got some D6s here on the desk. You roll a dice and you get a number. That number corresponds to which free miniature you'll get. And each week, when I run out of them, I'll mix them up and I'll put some different Epics'N'Stuffs miniatures. This week, basically, if you roll an even number, you get one miniature. If you roll an odd number, you get another miniature. And we give them away. So what I'm going to do for the person who's ordered, I'm going to roll the dice and that'll determine which free miniature you get. And I'm going to roll the purple dice because Everybody loves purple, right? 5. So odd number, and you will get this miniature. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because that's the point. It's the mystery, right? So thank you for that order. And I will get that boxed up momentarily. Okay, with those orders done, I'll take a seat and talk a little bit about developments. I guess it's only been a day since the last video I filmed, but it's worth talking about. I think currently, especially early on, while so many things are developing, I'm learning quite a lot, right? So let's talk about Halo Flashpoint. Got that in recently. It went, it was out and ready for people to buy. I think the day before yesterday, and then we sold 2 items already from it. One of the Fire Team Phoenix packs and a Master Chief, which is cool. Also had somebody reach out regarding a pre-order for the new Banished box set, which I believe is released in July, end of July or something like that. I think it's the 31st of July. So I'm going to investigate that shortly and see whether or not it's something I can actually get hold of in time. My original plan was only to sort out Games Workshop pre-orders, but if the basically ask and try it. If you reach out to us via one of the plethora of methods, we've got the website, the contact form. You could try DMing me via YouTube, but there is a chance I wouldn't ask. Same with Instagram. I try to keep a blanket on all socials now. Obviously, we're running a store, but I do get a lot of questions and offers and stuff like that. So it's just when would I get round to it, and it might be by the time I do. The question might be null and void. So I would say the contact form on the website is best because that goes straight to my Epics'N'Stuffs email, and I will read that definitely because I keep an eye on that religiously. But yeah, try your best to get in touch if you're wondering about a specific pre-order. Not every pre-order or not everything available to pre-order I will be able to get. One, it depends whether or not the distribution network I actually take advantage of is able to allocate me the stock to get it me, and it all depends on like the minimum spend, especially this early on. Obviously, like setting all this up wasn't cheap, right? So a lot of money is in the stock, and as that starts selling through, that's when we're starting to build a well of funds which can then be used to buy bigger pre-orders and stuff. And some of that is obviously locked behind pre-orders I've already got with GW and stuff. So, if one person gets in touch and says, I just want this one box set and it's £50, it's like, okay, but then the distributor wants £350 spend to get it. It's kind of like, not really. It depends on the item, right, as well. If it is something that's going to sell, then maybe, and funds permitting and stuff like that, because, again, at the moment, it's all malleable. It's moving very, very quickly. Funds come in, funds go out. Funds come in, funds go out. So yeah, it might be a case of certain things I can't pre-order yet. We'll focus on the main stuff. And when I say main stuff, I mean GW stuff, right? And then start bleeding off into the smaller ranges. So. I will investigate that particular request for this morning, and if you've got a request, you can always reach out, and I'll see what I can do. And ultimately, they'll go up on the website. Things that I will get, which will be available for pre-order, which I will move on to in a second, will go onto the website. So I will cut this video here because whether or not this goes in depends on whether or not the stuff has been announced yet, if that makes sense. So let me just... at the end of this month, the new Kill Team stuff should be released. So it's the box set Typhon. You've got the data cards for Sanctifiers and Goremongers, and also the box sets for Goremongers and Sanctifiers as well, if I remember right. So this was my first I say large. I mean, this is not large by a lot of store standards, but it's bigger than just the 1 or 2 items we had last time. So up for pre-order at the moment, I've got the Night Ruinator, and I've got the latest issue of White Dwarf when that goes live on the 20th. I've got those up for pre-order now to test the system. And then come the end of the month, I've just had my allocation for the new Kill Team stuff. So yeah, it's the Typhon set, Goremongers, Sanctifiers, and Data Cards, and I've got a little bit of each. And if this syncs up correctly, again, it's all new to me, right? Then those things should go up for pre-order today. And if you're seeing this, they should be up for pre-order now, right? So, and if you don't see this, you don't see this, you won't even know it exists. So there's that. So the pre-order system, it's like an add-on to the point of sale thing that I utilize. So it can go on the website, and I believe I can do it in store as well. I just want to test it, see if it's good, and if it's not, then I'll try something else. So, you know, we'll see how that plays out. How was yesterday? Yesterday, the Thursday, was a weird one. It's the longest day, and it was dead. Literally zero people in the store until about 3. And then, you know, hello to the regulars that came in, which is awesome. Yeah, you know, we've only been open 2 weeks and we have regulars, which is a good thing, right? And we had purchases all day and an online order as well. And then all of a sudden it's a great day type of thing, you know what I mean? It's retail's very odd, and each store in retail, I'm sure, is very, very different. But in this instance, obviously it's a working day, so I don't expect to be super busy. But yeah, you know, late afternoon, I guess, when people are getting off work and stuff like that, it really picked up. And, you know, it's one of those things, you're anxious all the way up until, you know, once you finish the day, and it's like, oh, well, that was actually a really good day. So for all intents and purposes, that was a good day. And touch wood, last Friday was good, so hopefully today will be good as well, right? Leading into the weekend. Today, I'm going to prepare some stuff as well for the Warboot that we've got going on Sunday. I'll prepare some stuff today. I've also got some stuff at home, and I'll take some of this stuff, I think, with me today, so that I'm not doing it all tomorrow. I think Suzanne's going to come in with me tomorrow, and we'll both be able to take some stuff home. Some of our stock to sell at the Warboot, plus I need to take one of the store signs with me. And we'll see how the Warboot goes. You might see some footage spliced in here of the Warboot, if I remember to take any. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. I think we can use our phone as card readers on the system we're utilising, but I will take the card reader with me just in case. And we need to take change and all that type of stuff. There's a lot. I say most people are like, that's not a lot, but I feel like I've got like 4 million spinning plates at the moment. But it's cool. I like it. It keeps my mind busy. I'm not getting bored, because it's like if I'm starting to just get bored doing one thing, I don't know, let's say I'm bored doing a sculpt during the day, well, I'll just get up and merchandise for a bit, and it gets me off my feet, and I'm still invested or doing something that you know, keeps me motivated and stuff like that. So that is that. Other than that, there's no other developments as and when. In the next video, I'll probably dish out whether or not the Warboot was a failure or a success. I'm going in with low expectations, so I'm not disappointed if it is really bad. So fingers crossed that goes well. Wish me luck. And yeah, I think you know, you'll get to know how the weekend went as well. If you've got any questions, burning questions that you want answered in a video like this, then feel free to, you know, you can DM them if you want. You can pop them in the YouTube comments below, and I will collate some of them, like I mentioned in the last video, and I will make a video which is purely just a talking head thing like this. You know, I might walk around if you're lucky, and I will answer those questions for everybody to get the answer, rather than just me typing a reply in a comment, right? I think it'll be a bit more engaging that way. Plus, it's content, yay! And from that, oh, and I just want to say again, thanks for all the positive comments, and thanks for the comments which are on the flip side critical or constructive. There's a lot of things people say that I've already tried, or yes, I understand that that might work for some business, but each proposition is different, so on, so forth. And there's loads of people with super positive comments wishing me luck and everything. So thank you for every bit of engagement. It really does mean a lot, and believe it or not, it does help a great deal as well. I'm already, thanks to that engagement, the watch time, the likes and subscribes, which you should keep doing, by the way. I'm already well on my way to some of the goals which I set myself in one of my earlier videos. So if things keep going as they are, then those goals should be hit quite sharpish, and I will have you to thank. So keep that up. Thank you. And a big thanks to everybody who's contributed via Patreon by buying something on the website, or even looking at the website, and my mini factory as well. It does mean a lot. I should be launching today. By this time the video goes live, they should already be online. If you jump over to the Patreon, you will get this month's release of free STL files. Again, they are free. Doesn't cost anybody a penny. You can get the STL files for free, and then you can print them and paint them with your friends and stuff like that. And if you want to sell those prints, then there's a fee per month for merchants. And I'm sure if you're good at selling stuff, or you have a decent store, you'll make your money back. And that's for things like Etsy, not Amazon, not other big massive things. It's for small craft stores and that type of stuff. Distribution of our goods may come in the future from us once we get some more data. So yeah, there's those free STLs, and just check the website out. All those links and good stuff are in the description below, and any engagement that does help. That was a long thank you, I feel, but I think it's justified because it does genuinely mean a lot, right? So yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I've rambled a lot, as I usually do, and thanks again. Take care, speak soon, have fun, see you in the next one.